Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. McCutchen is under it, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Starling Marte. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Matt, we're running into a team that's really struggling right now. They had 1 win on the last homestand, and now they find themselves on the road right here playing game 1. I think they have to win this game. You don't say it very often, but this is almost like a must-win. They've been playing so poor lately.
Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Batting second.
Here's Greg. Polanco, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s, and he missed with that one. It's ball 4, a 1-out walk here in the home first. Now at the plate, Jung Ho Kang. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. In now, Starlin Castro. He swings and grounds it to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batting 7th, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman
Here's Chase Headley. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The pitcher, number 19, Masahiro Tanaka.
Into the box now, Masahiro Tanaka. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Harrison. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Castro has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's John Jaso now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
At the plate, Phil Gosselin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting 8th.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Still far too early for any semblance of a race to take shape, but we'll give you a look anyways at our standings here in April. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sanchez
throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the box. Into the box now, Garrett Cole as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in once again, Greg Bird. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Squared that one up just a little late. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte on the move. He's got it 1 away.
The batter number 14, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He reached on a single in his first try. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 2-2. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Polanco has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
There's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And another foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is flared out towards second. And the Pirates are in the hit column. Throw into third. A tag from Headley, and they got him at third. Stepping in, John Jaso. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. On the ground and right at the shifted infield. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away. Now at the plate, Masahiro Tanaka comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he misses. And digging in, Phil Gosselin. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cervelli.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
In now, Garrett Cole. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes to count.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marte will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Gosselin fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 14.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. This is line to left. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Tyler Glasnow takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Starling Marte. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Gardner there to put it away for the first out.
The left fielder, number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Ready for another shot now. Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
1-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready once again. Jung Ho Kang comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit to third. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Masahiro Tanaka. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. 2-1 home now to Gardner. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1 down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 3. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Harrison. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting. First baseman.
Here's John Jaso now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tap foul at home plate.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that will conclude matters here in long. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll look ahead. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. The matchup with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have a 4-run lead. It could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's not. Jason Shreve is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Jason Shreve.
Striding in once again, Phil Gosselin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, not a lot of offense from them today. It's only the second hit here, and we are in the late innings of the game. Maybe they can put something together and maybe get things going.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. Jordy Mercer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Starling Marte, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Pirates leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Juan Nicasio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Polanco has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Chase Headley. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, catcher, Jason Shreve.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Ellsbury.
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Adam Warren, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Adam Warren.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Sanchez is up with it, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Kang. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, one man out. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Hit hard down the line. Oh, it's Gridley. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
4-0 the score tonight. Masahiro Tanaka notches his 3rd win of the year as he finishes 7 innings, allowing only 1 hit. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Line to the right side. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, the batter singles on a sinker that just did not sink. Now, if this pitcher continues to keep that sinker up, it's going to be a quick game for him. He's got to get his sinker down if he wants to be around later in the innings.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball.
Back-to-back changeups and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here he comes again, 1-2. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores two. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. In to score the runner from third. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. Here's Starlin Castro. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. Marte is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the... Here's Starling Marte. He was hitless in the shutout last night. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge sprinting after it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro's got it, and he's set down 1 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go. Well,
this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Well, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Josh Harrison stands in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on for it is Hicks. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Pirates strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, look at Gunn. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
Standing in now, Chase Headley. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Gung's got it. On to first, and Headley's retired here. 2 away.
Batting ninth.
So striding in, Michael Pineda. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. And here's John Jaso now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is there, 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Standing in, Phil Gosselin. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that one stayed too low apparently. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 8th.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300. 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you with us on MLB Network. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2.
That's a ball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Hit to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in his many trips to the plate. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Young is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the... Now at the plate, A.J. Schugel as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He drew a base on balls his first time up. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center
Stepping
fielder,
up now, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Gum. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Digging in for his second at bat, Jung Ho Gong will start out the inning here for the Pirates, to be followed by Andrew McCutchen waiting on deck. Called strike 2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Judge is on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Hit well at the deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting,
Here's John Jaso now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to the right. Castro has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pirates get a run on the McCutchen home run. We played 4, all tied at 1-1. Digging in, Chase Headley comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, but he'll recover in time to get the lead runner at second. So a heads-up play there to get that second out. So digging in now, Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Out of play. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Francisco Cervelli waits on deck. Judge is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Off next for Pittsburgh.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know, Matt, he wasn't going to get beaten at that bat. You could see it in his eyes. He was just determined. Fouled off a bunch of pitches, and he was just digging in, looking for one pitch to hit, and he finally got it and got the base hit.
Bird is there, and he'll bring this one in. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses 2-1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game.
Oh, that's it.
And it misses 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The left fielder number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. 5 innings complete. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, 2 down now.
Starlin
stepping in and ready for another shot. Starlin Castro 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And that's through for a hit. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
There's a drive out to left center field. Castro is on his way home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Cervelli recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Through 5.5. 2-1 New York. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. There to take it is Headley, and he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4. Josh Harrison stands in. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Into the box now, John Jaso. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Under it, Gregorius. And that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Phil Gosselin. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So stepping in, Francisco Cervelli, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Pirates leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Wade LeBlanc will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alan Henson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Pineda.
Matt Holliday will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. In the air now out to right field. McCutchen is under it. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're unable to add. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Adam Warren.
Now here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Second with ease. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors so far for the Pirates. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now. Here's Gregory Polanco. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Head-to-head with Adam Warren, hitless in 3 at-bats. Marte off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this one misses for ball 4. And now that'll load him up here with nobody out. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. So now the tying run will come across the score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. Josh Harrison stands in. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one. Very close, but it's to 2-2 now.
Well, this isn't the inning he wanted to have. Bases loaded. You're already down 1, but you got to make sure.
And they'll try and knock that down, but it shoots by a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A little bouncer. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. David Freese will be called on to pinch hit now, and he'll do it in a golden RBI spot as he's got 2 men in scoring position with only 1 gone in the inning. The 2-2 pitch. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
And he misses 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 1-1 pitch down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pirates on top, 6-2. Daniel Hudson comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Harrison on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh as you get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Two and one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Yanks leave 1. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it. Headley, 1 down.
The batter, left fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready for another chance. Gregory Polanco. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And he'll break through. solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. A line shot to third base.
Now batting. Right
Striding
fielder,
in once again, Andrew
McCutchen.
McCutchen. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Pirates strand a couple. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tony Watson will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Jordy Mercer will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7th hole in the lineup. Oh, it looked like he was throwing an anchor there. 1 and 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, and he misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. His previous battles with Tony Watson. 0 for 4. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Dribbled to the right side. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. For the first to be in time for the final out. And the Pirates will put an end to their 3-game skid.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Pirates defeated the visiting Yankees 6-2. The Tampa Bay Rays swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they blasted the Astros 11-3. The Toronto Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-2. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Boston Red Sox put together 10 hits total as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-1. The Chi Sox launched 3 home runs as they got a dramatic walk-off win against the Indians 7-6. The Tigers defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 7-3. Josh Fegley had a big fly with 5 driven in as Oakland took down the Mariners 8-6. Tyson Ross collected win number 3 this year, helping lead the Rangers past Kansas City 10-2.
One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates baseball starts right now. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And Matt, you know, you look at they split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one. So you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brett Gardner.
Hey, come on now. One time right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is pulled into right.
Get out.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that.
There you go, left
nice
line.
Job.
Now batting. Catcher.
Runners on the move for second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
All right, one time right here.
Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is. Digging in once again, Starling Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Gardner. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Jung-Ho Kang.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And the ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Heading out toward shallow right. After it is Gardner. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they're unable to. At the plate, Brett Gardner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Gardner.
Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
On a rope to the second baseman. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. And these guys are making a little push here.
Watch up, drive him in right here. Come on, let's go.
The odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden.
And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face, and so.
Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Stephen Wright, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready on 1 and 2. To short. Gregorius is on to first, and it's dropped.
Well, as we take another.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Now a long throw home. And they will not get Pedroia at the plate as he's in there to score.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great.
Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the ground up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So Matt Holliday will get a chance this inning following the 2-out hit.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Matt
Hey, see you to
Holliday
rip it up
standing
there.
in now.
Designated hitter,
0 for 1 with a run
Matt
scored
Holliday.
thus far. The 2-1 on its way. Now a bouncing ball headed for Sandoval at third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in and looking for more,
Now
Mookie
batting,
Betts. A
right
hit in 2
fielder,
tries so far.
Mookie Betts.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Couple
Now
of walks
batting,
for him thus far.
Our designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hanley Ramirez.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
First pitch on its way. Bounce to Sandoval at third. This could be 2. Pedroia on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit out towards second. There's back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder. 4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's ends at